They come in many colours and are on almost every corner of the capital, ever since the nicknamed Boris Bikes were introduced to London almost 15 years ago. The hired bike market has boomed in London, particularly since the introduction of electric cycles. There are now more than 40,000 e-bikes available for hire in the capital, and a quarter of them are run and owned by Forest, who invited the Evening Standard behind the scenes to check out their operation in Elephant and Castle.
So this is really the operations centre, so to fix and maintain and repair bikes. So bikes ultimately get damaged on the street or require servicing. We'll make sure that they're brought in to this workshop where they'll go through a very thorough inspection, maintenance and repair, and then get tested and checked that they're adequate and safe to be rented. And then they'll be redeployed into various areas of our operational zone across London.
Around 300 bikes flow through this hub every single day to be cleaned, have motors checked and have parts replaced.
I think people would probably be quite surprised at how around the clock people are working to make sure that bikes are well maintained, well positioned, healthy levels of battery, and that they work when they want them to. It's super important that when the user opens the app and they look for a bike, that they can actually find one and that it works. As we're trying to make this sort of shift in people's minds to choose a different transport mode like an e-bike rather than taking a car or a train.
As more and more Londoners take to two wheels, the offering may be likely to change. TfL is drawing up new rules for what they call micro-mobility vehicles to prevent what's known as free-floating parking, where riders are allowed to leave a bike where they like after finishing a journey. If you've ever stepped over a randomly parked bike in the middle of a path or seen one in a random spot, this is what they're trying to stop. But companies like Forest say this could stifle the attractiveness of bikes, which they say are a green alternative to car travel, calling for a hybrid model to be considered. But if these plans are to go ahead by 2026, there could be a limit on the number of e-bikes per borough and citywide, and the free-floating parking model will be banned.